Sir. Sir. Day 1,479. Day 1,479. Wash me hair today. It's nice and soft and fluffy. It's so fluffy. Man, fluffy. Very fluffy. Water droplets. Anyways, so today, Saturday, normally I'd be getting a little bit depressed because Saturday means, well, the end of Saturday means Sunday coming, which is normally a day where I'm stuck indoors doing the food and anticipating the Monday, or just the week coming. Now, of course, it's still coming, as it always does, obviously, and I will still be back at work, as I normally am. However, I won't be at work for long, as I've stated. It's literally 3 days left until I'm back on annual leave, and I will be off for longer than I was when I had my kidney stone, so I'll get to enjoy all of that, hopefully with a full, well, near enough, because I still got the kidney stones, but a near enough full bill of health. Hopefully nothing crops up health-wise, fingers crossed. But yeah, man, so even though this is like before, you know, in terms of like a regular weekend, always ends too quickly and then I'm back to work, I don't have to wait too long before I'm off. And joke is, I'm probably not going anywhere. I mean, I'll be going to a few places. I think in my mind I'm trying to plan to do a number of things and go to a few places. Nowhere super extravagant, but I need to actually try and make the most of it and actually get out and about, you know, just do some stuff, man, even if it's just socializing with people, you know. Excuse me. But yeah, so what am I even saying? Yeah, anyways, today didn't get out of the house, and I knew, I strongly suspected I wouldn't, because I had to basically clear up the garage, which is looking like a tip. Next thing will have to be my room, because that's an absolute dump. I barely spend any time in there. It's basically being used as like a flipping storage, a very messy storage room, and it is shameful, and I actually need to sort it out. And I've done it in bits and pieces, but then it's gotten messy again, and yeah, I actually need to really do a proper clear out of there, because I'm a hoarder. It's challenging. It is challenging, but managed to do it to a decent degree with the garage today. It took me a while, as I anticipated, because again, I face this paralysis whenever I have to make choices, particularly specifically with regards to throwing things away, because I struggle to throw things away, but obviously I'm much more accustomed to my oddities and my peculiarities, and I'm working on minimizing them, you know, and just trying to do better. We are biological computer programs, flipping biological, technological meat sacks running about the place. And many of us just run on our base programming. However, you have the option to break your programming, which again, think of it as like a kind of self-upgrade, a self-inflicted upgrade. Now, it can and often will be difficult, but it's not impossible. It's really not. I think there's a number of things at play, obviously one of them being how bad do you want it, but also kind of surrounding yourself with the right, the right people being one, but even just the right messages. Like, And it may sound like I'm kind of wandering off into like a different topic, but you know, you are what you eat, right? So if you eat good food, that will become part of you, literally. You know, that energy from the food will feed your cells and become part of you. If you eat good food, it will translate into potentially better health. If you eat bad food, it's almost definitely going to translate into worse health. And again, many people before me have said this, and I'm sure many will after. But if that is the case with food, why would it not be the same, or at the very least, a similar case with things that you hear, you know, with things that you watch, you know, with people that you're around? All of that stuff should be viewed as in a similar way to the food that you take into your system. Food will have an impact on you. Words, energy, sounds included. Well, words is included in sounds, obviously. But all of this stuff, this will have an impact on you, either consciously or maybe more often than not subconsciously. You know, I just think many don't take it seriously, and it should be. It should be. It really, really should be. And trying to make a change, man. I'm trying. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Flip.
We've seen gold, for example, last year having its best year since 1979, and given all the turbulence and
Oh dear.
unpredictability that we might
Flip.
expect this year, that's going to
So
continue, isn't it?
oh my word.
So gold prices have
I have
reached
to rinse
another
my
record high on the back of the
so
turbulence
wash
between
my
the
hair
US
and
Greenland,
oh
the
no,
unrest in
screw
Iran.
it.
So yes, it's your classic
Oh, you
flight to
bastard.
safety, the safe haven of choice, if you like.
And of course, oil
Yeah,
prices
wash my
are
hair, and
in the
obviously
spotlight
because
right
I'm
now,
trying to
given
sort
that
out what's going
escalation
on
we're seeing
over
in
here,
Venezuela, given
I
those
put
ongoing tensions in Iran. Now, oil
the hair
prices
growth
started
formula
falling
in there,
back
and I don't
last
know if
year,
it's
but now
peppermint,
there's a lot
but
of
it's
concern about
something that
supply
smells
and
very much like
production.
it could be spearmint,
How
some
much of a
type of mint
concern is
anyways.
that
Smells
for
very
every
nice,
global
quite
economy
strong,
as we
but
head into
quite
this new
nice.
year?
I
Well,
put some in
prices
over here
fell
because
by
obviously I'm trying to
19%
facilitate the
in
growth over here.
2025.
And obviously
But
you just saw what I did, like a
beginning of
bloody
January,
idiot.
we've already seen it go up by
I can feel it.
4.5%
It's not
already.
burning.
And that's on the
It's
back of the
noticeable though.
geopolitical risks in some of the
I can feel it.
oil-producing countries, namely
It's not burning
Venezuela
though,
and
so
Iran.
I
Now,
think we're cool.
Venezuela's story is
If
more
it
of a
melt my eyeball out
political
of my
story in
head,
the sense that if
imagine
America
idiot
comes in
man.
and can revive
Flip.
the production of
Anywho,
oil, obviously Venezuela, we
going
all
back
know,
onto what I
holds
was
some of the
saying.
world's largest crude oil
So
reserves.
yeah,
But
all
to
of that
get
stuff,
anywhere near
man.
capacity, it's going to take
What you
years
say,
of getting
or
back
sorry,
to
what other people
pre-sanctions
say,
capacity.
what you
3 million barrels
watch,
per day
people
could
that
take
you're around,
5 to 10 years. So that's not going to happen
think of
overnight.
it
So
as
there's no
like
risk of shortage of supply of goods
non-edible
there.
foods
The
that you
bigger concern, I
consume.
guess, is what's
You
happening
know,
in
it
Iran.
is food that
Iran
you.
is about 3 or 4%
No,
of
sorry, it
global
is.
crude
Yeah,
oil output,
it
but
is
it
food that you
controls the Hormuz
consume,
Strait,
just
which
not
is
in
the
the typical
passageway
way
in
that
the
one
ocean whereby
consumes food.
almost one
You
in
know,
five
it's
of the
different type
world's
of
crude
food. You
oil
consume it in a
passes
different
through.
way.
The unrest
But
in
anyways,
Iran is severe. It's caught the attention of the world. And if
can't
any
remember
supply
where I
disruption were to
was
happen
before
in
I got
Iran,
onto
I
this.
think that is obviously
But yeah,
uncertainty.
anyways,
But more
I
importantly,
cleared
if
up a
there were
good
to be
part
an
of the
attack on
garage, and
Iran
it's looking way more
by
respectable
Israel or the
now.
USA, that could be
I
more
think I was talking about my
consequential. I think
room.
that is the
But yeah,
geopolitical risk
cleared up a good part of the
premium
shed. I
that
was
we're
actually
seeing
feeling really
right now in
good,
crude oil prices.
like looking
But
at it.
if you
It's,
look at the year as
you
a
know, when you do
whole and
something,
you
you
take
manage to
aside
actually
this
achieve something,
short-term
even if it's
geopolitical
nothing
risk,
huge. Like
what we
for
actually end up
me,
seeing
like
is,
just
as you
taking
mentioned,
pride in
a global
things
oil
like
supply output
just
that's
tidying
pretty
up and
comfortable.
the
So
transformation of a
supply will
place
be
being
higher than
an
demand
absolute
this year.
tip to
You have decent amounts out of the
looking good
non-OPEC producing
and
countries, and
respectable,
you have
presentable. And I
producing
think
countries
the
of
older that I
OPEC
get, the more I
who
kind of
have
value
ramped up some of their output.
tidiness.
They're not
I'm
planning
still
to
a
cut
very
back any
messy,
further. But
unorganized
what they
person,
have
but I
at the
value
moment, their
tidiness a
quotas, is
lot
more
more
than enough to
now,
cope
a
with
lot,
any
a lot
additional
more.
demand out of the world's
Particularly if it's
major
something that
crude
I
oil
do
consumers.
with
So
my
I
own
think
hands.
we're
It's like,
very
yeah,
well
I did
balanced
that. I
starting 17th of
transformed
Feb.
this.
The crude oil prices should
Not to make
stay
it sound
at
too
around
grand,
the
but
high 50s to low
transform, like
$60 per
going
barrel
from a
level,
tip to tidy
subject to the
is a
occasional
drastic
volatility
transformation,
depending
you
on
know.
what happens with the Middle East and
It's
Venezuela.
still not perfect, but it's looking good. It's looking a lot better. So yeah, man. Need to, like I said, I need to tackle my room. Probably need to even tackle the shed once again. and that will take a long time because even stuff that came out of the garage went into the shed, but that is the purpose of the shed, to have things in. It is very unorganized and jumbled and things flung on top of things, but not even too worried about that. That will come to that at a later date, essentially. So yeah,
you do this survey every year. What's
what was I saying? So yeah, it's literally just stuck indoors sorting out that because I knew it would take a long time.
27 years now. I think
It didn't actually take as long as I thought it would. I mean, it still took a while.
Public policy, they're
But,
concerned about
yeah,
geopolitics, they're concerned about
it's
trade. But you do see
I was
some
actually
regional
quite
differences.
surprised
US
that
CEOs are less concerned
how
about recession or an economic downturn,
quickly I
whereas
managed to get
in
through it.
Europe, there's definitely a CEO
Listen, if this was anyone else, they probably just would have chucked
concerned
90% of the stuff and been done in about half an hour. Not me. Kind of wish I was like that. I could be like that, I could be, but probably don't want to be.
Is there any sense that
I hang on to
businesses are
stuff, I
thinking
really
that
do.
this was the
But,
year they might have got a bit of a breather, a bit
yeah,
of a rest?
so that's done.
And I guess if we
And
look
yeah,
at
bring
how
on
it started,
Sunday
that's
tomorrow.
not gonna be the case, is it? Well, you know, I think
We are one
this
occupant
year,
down in the
juxtaposed to
house
last year,
who's away for a
is
couple of
much
weeks,
more
so
stable because,
one less person to
you
do
know,
the
there
cooking
are a
for,
lot of
which
issues, of course, around the world, but they
is
seem
cool.
to be defined
And
for
also
us rather
certain
than
things that
the
I don't
unknown of new administrations. Remember, last year,
need to cater
we
for.
had over 50%
Yeah,
of the
so
world population going to the
hopefully
polls, and we
tomorrow
didn't know
should
what
be
was going to come
relatively
out of
easy
that,
going. Hopefully,
before,
I mean,
the results of that.
Sundays
So,
normally are.
a
It's
lot
just
of
the
policy
longness of having to
differences
get
and a
up
lot of
and just
shifting
do the
sands. This year
food,
is a
and it's
little
just
bit
long.
more,
I don't
but
really
you know, the
like doing
future is
it, to be
uncertain
honest.
by definition, right?
But
Nobody
you
knows
know,
what it
needs
is,
must.
and you just, you know, things
But
are changing
anywho,
every week,
yeah,
and
bring on
CEOs are
Sunday.
having to adapt to that.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll kind
How
of
damaging
see what it's
are
saying,
events like we've seen
and
in the past couple of weeks? That pressure being put on the head of the Federal
back to the
Reserve, the chair
beginning
of
of the
the
week.
central bank in America,
The
from the
beginning,
White House.
yeah.
President Trump's
We'll
made
get
no
back to the beginning of the week.
boast about the idea that he wants interest rates to fall, and it certainly seems by
And
whatever
then
means
I think, what is
necessary.
it, the
What does that
final
do to business confidence?
3 days.
Well, you know, the idea
Fun
of an
times.
independent central bank is a great one on paper. It doesn't insulate central
So
banks
that's
from
day
politicians, right? And that's true all over the world, where they are not only independent, but
1479.
you do have the political pressures. There's no politician
I'll
that
catch
wants
you
higher
tomorrow
inflation. They all want
for day
lower inflation. They all want full
1400
employment. They all want lower borrowing
and
costs. And
80.
so, you know, a Fed mandate, a central bank